Hello and welcome to the Dankest Dungeon. Today we're going to be playing with some cards from the Lost Caverns of Ixalan set. Let's go ahead and see the commanders that everyone chose to play. Hey, what's up? My name's Jason and today I'm going to be playing Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. So this is basically just straightforward mono green big fatties.
Hey, it's Mike. Today I'm playing the Indominus Rex Alpha. Unfortunately, I'm letting you all down. It's not Dino Tribal. It's just keyword soup. Wish me luck.
Hey, it's Matt. I'm going to be here playing Ojer Axonil, and the plan is to burn everyone to death.
Hey, I'm Brent, and I'm playing Huatli. I'm gonna try to play some dinosaurs and beat some face.
Welcome everyone to another game of Magic the Gathering. Let's see who's gonna go first. I got a 12, which is pretty good.
10.
10.
Wow. I'm going to keep my first 7 cards.
I am not.
I think this is probably acceptable, so I will keep it as well.
I will keep as well.
You're going down to 6, Michael?
Yeah, it's better than what I had.
I'm gonna go to my first turn of the game, draw a card. I'm gonna play a forest. Tap that forest for Bird from Paradise. Go ahead.
I'll also play a force.
All right, I'm going to draw, and I am going to play Basic Land Mountain and pass the turn.
Copy Jason, one better. Play Command Tower, give Bird's Paradise.
I'll untap, draw, play another forest, pay 3 for a Kodama's Reach. I'm gonna put a forest into play and a forest into my hand.
He's a happy.
I will then place Kodama's Reach into my graveyard and pass my turn.
Play an island, tap 1 for Phytonils. Pretty sure I mispronounced that to all hell, but I'll pass time.
Mountain, I'm going to tap 2 and play Kessig Flame Breather. It's a 1/3. When I cast a non-creature spell, I can deal 1 damage to each of you. Pass turn.
We're going to play in Arid Mesa, and we're going to pass the turn.
I'm gonna untap my stuff and draw a card, play a forest. We're going for it, guys.
I don't like that.
It's nothing to be scared of, actually. We're gonna play a Llanowar Elves. We're gonna play a Delighted Halfling, and I'm going to play a Garruk's Uprising. Go ahead.
Swamp, Environmental Sciences, Forest. And that's all she wrote.
Go to my turn, untap and draw. I swear I put lands in this deck. I guess we'll interact where we can interact. I'm gonna cast Volcanic Spray. Deals 1 damage to each creature without flying, and each player. Trigger Kessig, y'all take an additional 1. It has flashback, so you've been warned. Pass turn.
Instead, I'm gonna fetch.
I was gonna play Ghalta next turn.
Nice.
Everyone would have loved to have seen that.
Not us.
My Arid Mesa will fetch a Jetmir Garden, and then I will tap for a green and a white and cast an Eldamri's Call, grabbing Forerunner of the Empire. Go to my turn. Exotic Orchard, and then we will cast Forerunner of the Empire. It allows me to search my library for a dinosaur, put it on top of my deck. Whenever a dinosaur enters the battlefield under your control, you may have Forerunner deal 1 damage to each creature. I'm gonna put Ranging Raptor on top of my library. Pass the turn.
Let's play a forest. Pass my turn.
Play a Command Tower, then pass my turn.
I'm gonna untap and draw a land. I did. Now I'm gonna make the saddest play of the game. Dockside Extortionist. There's 1. Combat, Jason for 1.
I won't block.
Okay, I'll pass the turn.
Wooded Foothills, 3 mana. I'm going to cast a Ranging Raptors. When it enters the battlefield, I will have Forerunner of the Empire do 1 damage to all creatures. Trigger Enrage. I will go find myself a basic land.
Seems pretty good.
We're going to fetch Sacred Foundry Runter. I'll take 2 damage from it, and then I'm going to cast a Farseek. Going to grab Highland Forest. I will swing this 1/3 at Matt.
Sure, yeah.
Pass the turn.
I'm gonna play another forest, pay 2 for a Sylvan Library. I'll pass my turn.
Play a forest, cast the Indominus Rex Alpha. In doing so, I'll discard Wild Map Hydra and Nighthawk Scavenger. So he's going to get a Vigilance, Reach, Trample, Flying, Death Touch, and Lifelink counter on him. And then I will draw 6 cards.
No haste.
No double strike either.
I would have been happy if even just first strike. Go to end turn, I'll discard a forest and a swamp, and then I'll pass.
I'm going to untap and draw another land. Nope. We're gonna spend 4 mana. It's all Ojer now. There he is. 4/4 trample. If a red source I control would deal an amount of non-combat damage less than Ojer's power to an opponent, that deals damage equal to Ojer's power instead. And if it dies, I flip it over and it becomes a land. I'll pass.
3. I will cast my commander. Search my library for basic land. Reveal it. Put it into my hand. And find a basic forest. Play basic land for turn. Pay 4. Teleportation Circle. Beginning my end step, I may exile 1 target artifact or creature I control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. I will go to end step. I will blink Ranging Raptors, doing 1 damage to all creatures. I'm going to find myself a basic land, and I will pass the turn.
If you appreciate the content that we're creating and you'd like to support us here at the dungeon, the #1 way to do so is to sign up to become a member over on our Patreon page. Some of the patron benefits include access to our full deck lists, voting privileges for polls held over on our Patreon, and shoutouts at the end of every video to let everyone know how awesome you are. If money's tight and becoming a patron isn't the best option for you right now, we totally get it. Simply liking our videos or subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and commenting down below all help as well, and are totally free. Thank you all for watching and enjoy the game. Trigger Sylvan Library. I'll pay 4 life, get 1 extra card, play a forest.
Uh-oh, there it is.
That's 8 mana, y'all. I'm gonna add 1 mana of any color. I'm gonna use it to cast a legendary spell, so it can't be countered. Okay. Ghalta will enter play. So Ghalta is a 12/12 with trample. When Ghalta enters the battlefield, I can put any number of creature cards from my hand onto the battlefield. So trigger Ghalta, trigger Uprising. I'll draw first. Enraze Forerunners into play. Vigilance, trample, haste. When Enraze Forerunners enters the battlefield, other creatures of control get +2/+2 and vigilance and trample until end of turn. Trigger Grixis Uprising. Forerunners will swing 7 at Brent. I will pass my turn.
I'll play Rejuvenating Springs with land for 10. Thank you for being here. I'll pay 2 for Mind Stone, and then I'll pay 3 for Kodoma's Reach. Force to hand. Combat, Jason, 6 in the air. I'll go ahead and pass turn.
Burgee. Whenever I cast a spell, I get a red mana. That's it, pass turn.
My land turn, I'll be Cinderglade. 4. Ripjaw Raptor. When it enters the battlefield, I will have everything take 1 damage. I'll go find the land and then I will draw. We'll go to end step, blinking the raptor, total 2 damage on everything. That'll be my turn.
Trigger Sylvan Library. I'll pay 4. I'm gonna play a Forest Emerald Medallion.
Dockside getting better all the time.
19 at Brent. That all has trample.
Beast within your commander.
I wouldn't mind having the beast, but I think I'd rather just do this. I'm gonna call in the ambush, targeting your commander. They will fight on his way out.
I'll gain 6.
And then I take 7.
I will be done.
Play a Forest, 7. I'm gonna get rid of Vengeful Reaper and Blightsteel Colossus.
Trample, flying, death touch.
Oh my.
Yeah. 4, 5. I'll discard a Swamp and Island and pass my turn.
I'm gonna pay 2 mana for an electrostatic field. 0/4 defender. When I cast an instant or sorcery, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. Trigger Burgee. I'm gonna get a red mana. Cast Blazing Crescendo, targeting my commander. Trigger. Y'all take 8. Target creature gets +3/+1 until end of turn. Exile the top card of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. Trigger Burgee. I'm gonna get a red. It's Chandra! I can't play that. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
Jason, I'm really gonna help you out here. All your flourish and outflourish.
Oh, thank you.
We're gonna flip Huatli. When it enters the battlefield, both of them will trigger Forerunner, doing 2 damage to all creatures. Search my library for 2 basic lands. Then I draw 2 cards. We will Wild's Growth, Jetmir's Garden, 5.
Templar Altasar.
Templar Altasar. So if source would deal damage, put dinosaur I control, prevent all but 1 of that damage. Green, Ghalta.
Everyone's got Ghaltas.
Wow.
Go to end step. I'm going to blink Forerunner of the Empire. I'm going to put Awakening Sun's Avatar on top of my library.
Savage, rude,
Let's
violent.
pass the turn.
Trigger Sylvan Library. I'm not gonna lose any life. Play Forest. 3 green mana for a Circle of Dreams Druid.
It's an X one? That's interesting.
It is interesting. Then I'm gonna pay 3 for Natural Order.
Oh, that's pretty good.
As an additional cost to cast Natural Order, sacrifice a green creature, this guy. Search your library for a green creature card and put it on the battlefield, then shuffle your library. I'm gonna put Vorinclex Voice of Hunger into play. Trigger Grixis Uprising, I'll draw a card. I'll pass.
End of your turn. I'll pay 1 Rapid Hab Voraclex.
Okay.
Land for turn, Death Cap Glade, 9. I'll cast Plague Wind. I'll destroy all creatures I don't control and they can't be regenerated.
I am going to trigger Ojer. He turns into a land.
I'm with you, Jason. 6.
Okay.
And then that's all she wrote.
The Miracle of Life. I'm going to play Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle, into play tapped. And now that I have my 4th land, due to my commander dying, I can cast the One Ring. I have protection from everything, and I'm going to tap it and put a thing on it and draw this card. This is gone forever. Pass turn.
Land for turn will be a Misty Rainforest. 14. Carnage Tyrant, Waking Sun's Avatar.
So all non-dinosaur creatures die?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
We've done it.
Pass turn.
Trigger Sylvan Library. I'm not gonna lose any life. Play Forest. 7, 8. I'm just gonna Green Sun and look at my deck again. Terrastodon interplay. All right, we're gonna hit one of my lands. We're gonna hit Teleportation Circle. Those will just be my 2 targets. Grixis Uprising, I will draw a card. That's it.
Thank y'all for being here. 8. End of Aza 4 on us.
Hey.
Enters +2/+2 in Vigilance and Trample. Combat will hit you for 8, my friend.
At the beginning of my upkeep, I'm going to lose a life for the 1 ring, and then I'm going to draw a card. That is a good card that I wish I had like 12 turns ago, because it is Soul Ring. I'm going to Imperial Recruiter. Enters battlefield, search my library for a creature with power 2 or less. I'm going to go find Glinthorn Buccaneer. I'm going to draw 2 cards with a 1 ring. I'm going to play Shattered Skull the Hammer Pass, face down and tapped. Let's make this game interesting. Wheel of Misfortune. 0.
Oh, I'll take 5.
I actually like my hand, sort of. Pass turn.
We're gonna put Sakama in my hand. We'll start with this. Canopy Vista's land for turn. 6. Regal Behemoth. I'm going to take the Monarch. So when I end the Monarch, my lands make an additional mana. This makes exactly 3 mana. I play this Dryad of Blazing Grove, so now my lands are all types. An additional land for turn. Tap this forest for 2, 3 visits to thin my deck a little bit more. Masked Vandal. Exiling, I guess, the 1 ring.
Never doing anything nice for you ever again.
1 green floating. Regisaur. Make another 3/3. 8 more. 2 green floating. Sakama.
Disallow.
Yep, I kind of figured it was coming.
Yeah.
Natural Order, Mass Vandal. Trinkle Full Frillback. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay green up to 3 times. Choose one of these options. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, exile target player's graveyard, or gain 4 life. I'm going to gain 4 life 3 times. Pass the turn over to Jason.
I'm not going to pay any life, if you can believe it. Play a forest. 10, costs 1 less. Ghalta. Old Nobbo. Boreal Druid. Sanctum Weaver. Crater Hoof Behemoth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures.
Yep.
So all my creatures get +7/+7. I will draw 3 cards. Toss it on your way. The other 2 towards you, Michael. 16 towards you, Brent. 22 at you, Michael.
Indominus will block the Crater Hoof. We'll just block it with the End of A's, so it's only 10.
3 more goes through.
I'm blocking all of it.
Okay, so I will get 9 treasures. Pay 1, and for the treasures, play a Wandering Archaic. Whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery, they may pay 2. If they don't, I can copy that spell. Go ahead.
Corson Grip. Yeah, your command.
Sure.
Are you gonna pay the 2, or do I get to get a copy?
No, I won't play the 2.
We'll hit your Mind Stone.
Okay. Pay 4 Tendrils of Agony. Target player loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. And that's Storm. Jason, you're gonna lose 4 life. I'm gonna gain 4 life. And you're gonna lose 2 life. And I'm gonna gain.
Are you going to pay the 2 because then he gets the copy at once? Hit his results first.
You right. Yeah, I'll just pay.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to lose 2.
I guess I'll die.
Screw it. I'm a gambler. Hit you for 6 in the air. And then
You get to be
pass
the
turn.
Monarch because you draw a card at end step.
Woo! And turn.
1, 2, 3, 4. Brawlin. Sky Shark Raider. Partner with Sabriz the Sky Shark. When it enters the battlefield, target player may put Sabriz into their hand from their library. Let's shuffle.
Ooh, target me so I can shuffle.
I will target you so you can shuffle.
I'll decline.
Okay. Whenever you discard a card, put a 1/1 counter on Brawlin and it deals 1 damage to each opponent. I can pay red to give target shark trample until end of turn. Then we're going to play that Glinthorn Buccaneer. Haste 2/4. When I discard a card, it can 1 damage to each opponent. I can pay 2 and discard a card to draw a card, but only if it's attacking. I'm going to hit you for 2. Wow. And get the Monarch. That's it. End step. I'm going to draw a card.
5. Commander. So find a basic. That'll be my land for turn. 5. Create 2 more 3/3s. So I have 3 of these bad boys. 6. Poly Raptor. Whenever it's dealt damage, create a token of it. Combat. Matt, this has trample.
Sure does. I will not be blocking it.
And then I'm about that life.
Now, what's the gun total?
24.
Monarch.
Yeah. Go to end step. Draw.
Pay 2. Plot Vessel. Pay 2. Rampant Growth. Death Graze. Cockatrice. Flying Death Touch 2/2. And yeah, I'll hit you for 6 in the air.
Okay.
You done?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna tap and draw for turn. Here's Mountain. 1, 2, 3. Fiery Inscription. When Fiery Inscription enters the battlefield, the ring tempts you. We're gonna put it on Imperial Recruiter. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it deals 2 damage to each opponent.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah. I'm gonna pay 2, and I'm going to flash back that Volcanic Spray from before. Trigger, 2 damage to each of you. 1 damage to each creature and each player, so my Imperial Recruiter immediately dies. And I've dealt 4 more damage with red sources this turn, so I get to turn my commander face back up.
Savage.
That's it, pass turn.
And tap. Keep. Draw. Indominus Rex.
Yeah.
Can't be countered. Trample, Wood 4, Haste, and Toxic 4. And he's an 8/8. Green, and black. List of the Trader. I'll swing Indominus and Hyanics at you. 14 in total.
I will take 14 and get 4 poison counters.
There you go.
Land for turn is Sokenzen, Crucible of Defense. 1/2. Firebrand Archer. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. 1, 2, 3. Arcane Teachings targeting Ojer. Trigger Firebrand Archer.
I'm just gonna counterspell it.
Yep. Instead, you will be taking 4 though. Gonna go to combat. I'm going to swing Glinthorn Buccaneer. Be 4 blocks. Discard Arcane Bombardment to draw a card. Triggers. Whenever I discard a card, they each steal 1 damage. So you'll be taking 8.
Got there.
Got that.
And Matt gets off to a really slow start, establishes himself as not a threat, and then becomes a threat. Good game, everyone, and good job, Matt. Hope you all enjoyed that. See you next time.